Let's quickly steal 2.5 hours from the routine, from the inevitable, I suppose, and get ourselves some progression on the Outer Worlds. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am still not sure how I should be introducing myself and stuff like that, but yeah, you know me. If you don't know me, that's still okay. Doesn't matter who I am. I'm nobody. What matters is what we are playing, what we are enjoying today, and what we are looking at. And it's, well, anytime you come to my channel, I don't suppose you will find a boring game. I mean, I may not be as entertaining as the top streamers out there, but games I pick up usually are not bad. Oh, it was pretty late at night yesterday and I was kind of half sleepy. I'm struggling to remember what we were doing. Was inventory clean? Inventory looks clean, mostly, apart from these things. So let's just dump it. So I think it's just that particular ship that we have to deal with. Apart from that, I don't suppose there are any more quests remaining. That key card, right? Uh, um, if I do get stealth skills +5, right, then my lockpicking will be 100. I don't think I have kept any spare piece of gear that would boost my lockpicking or stealth skills. We did get some light armor, right? And I am pretty sure I just threw that away. Let's see. I'll drop this in there. And these in there. Now, what do you have in terms of gear with you? That's persuasion and engineering +15, leadership +5. Yeah, that's just not going to work out. God damn it, these people just don't know. The entire day they were silently working, okay? The entire day I was working and there was no power tools being used. Just when I start the stream that... Wait, I don't need to take Nyaka because we don't need her anymore. Her quest is elsewhere. We have dealt with her quest, so let's change our party. She can go out and Ellie can join in.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully? You might be due for a new spring. I
Give me
could
a
take a
moment,
look,
I'm gonna
maybe
do...
fix it for you.
Well, I don't have to attend that.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Not friends. So as was the hint or case with the tutorial area, I guess that's gonna be the same thing over here. We'll have to make a choice once we.
Getting my target practice in today.
Oh, I forgot to. Did I? Ah, damn it. We have already cleared all the mantises from this place. I didn't go looking around towards the corners or edges of this. Just gonna go make a rush for it. Do have a perk invested in right. Spec ship. Marauder. We cleared this area out.
I'll keep an eye on things out here.
Me too. You know corpses shit themselves, right? Enjoy the smell.
Do they now? Well, maybe they do because. Yeah, it makes sense. Captain Matsu's captain key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours when not present for duty is a violation of UDL policy. Central log, only the most recent entries in Captain Matsu's are available. 2354. Saying something about spare regulator bypass, something. Okay, another ship lands on Terra 1 and we can't shoot them down. Okay, that's how we survived, huh? And bridge controls offline. Wow, so crew pays for the car damage. That's, well, not a surprise. If I start a Mayday message, then people will start coming in for the ship. Do I want that? I'm not really sure about it. I really don't like it when things are not straight vertically. Now we have to make a choice. Is it Graham or Sanjar? How is Sanjar a name? I mean, Sanjay is a name. Sanjar? It's kind of weird. Could have a hides and give Graham Brand the module. Ally with Iconoclast to ally with MSI. I'm going to stick with the, corporate options for this playthrough, like we did. But it wouldn't hurt me for me to just go and... Do I want to talk with somebody, maybe?
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
There you go. I don't think there's any more things to repair. Sell the rest of the stuff to a shop, but...
Move along. Carry on.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet? I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Yeah, what do you need?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems. Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon. The boards on Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose.
Would you agree a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together. Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a Mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Wow. You're good with details, yeah. Second point is also pretty valid. The people who wrote your reviews are the same type of people who you'll deal with on the boards.
You two?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Or did things go so bad between you and Iconoclast?
Oh, how do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people. But, where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement. He won't hear reason now, and I wouldn't trust him again. That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo. I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified. I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Okay. Okay.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
I think the truce would be a better option rather than just letting them go at war. Iconoclast can't go at war with MSI and the board at the same time.
Never change.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
Captain, we should chat.
Obviously, I was
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him. Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already. I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. Graham's always saying that what will be, that we're all here for a reason. Maybe his was to teach me to lead, and maybe mine is to save the colony where he can't. Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony. Sometimes, you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around. I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Yep.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Sorry, my speed is just too high. I'll keep bumping into you.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats. What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer? How can you say that, after all I've done for the Iconoclasts? They wouldn't be here without me.
I've read your
I
review.
built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No. Guilty? I didn't mean for them to die. I'm not a monster. Of course I feel fucking guilty. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
They're on us. Where's the last of them?
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it? I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Yep, let's inspire her.
That's not exactly it, but you've got a point. We've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. All right, if he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance. Well then, I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures, but when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Yep, I'll be there. stealing. No stealing. We are settling down peace over here. What's that? So can just fast travel over here, right? I mean, there should be an
Think
option.
about traveling with the captain. You meet all sorts of new people.
Sure, best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kinda hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
He's practical. I was just saying we could kill both of them. Now that Graham is dead. Like just, that would be an interesting turn.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
I get the feeling this is gonna take a while.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
Though I admit I'd rather not. We've shed enough blood as it is.
Is the only choice here between fighting and starving? We've got to be practical. This feels more like an assault than a negotiation.
If only.
I'm getting a bit of deja vu, Captain.
You did a strange thing with your eyes just now. Is this all supposed to mean something to me?
Come on, you can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't have. His friend? Are you fucking kidding me, Captain? I've been standing with Graham for the better part of a decade, while this paperclip cowboy sat behind his walls.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far. But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think he's being truthful, Captain. I feel it in my gut. Kinda nauseous, but ticklish.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it. You're right. Live in the moment. At this moment, I need a place for my people. You can share, or we can take it. Up to you.
This shall be good practice for working with the board, I see. Still, anything's cheaper than war. You have a deal, Sora.
If we're in Stellar Bay, then we don't need it yet. I just need a promise that when we do, we'll share it.
Thank you for brokering this arrangement.
Yeah. Here's hoping we don't come to regret this. Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
50 Bits says they kill each other before the week's out.
Can we talk?
MSI guard stuck over there.
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean. Sure, and fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
Yeah, they don't. You have to change them.
In my experience, it's spread real thin. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last. Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
What have we got over here? Those can be. Haven't watched anything yet. Empty man. Starcraft troopers. Thank you, workers. Just don't know why. That's the only one that remains, and I don't know where to find that card. So, shall we go again and give it one last look? It's an empty place. That's a no entry. That's a no entry. The only building that you can enter is this. Right. Weapon is right there. This guy doesn't have it. It's not there on the table. I'll take those two. And it's not in there. Hacking skills are too low. Cards not placed anywhere over here. Okay, I missed the cartridges, I guess. And then in this room, here, nothing on this plant. Nothing over here either. The workers are empty. The scientist has got nothing. And this guy is just can't even ill wish about them, right? Can I? Maybe like they'll just fall off the fucking 10th floor. They're working on the 10th floor. I stay on 9th. Fall off the balcony and die, maybe. So we have explored the entire region at this point, and there is no place where we found a key card for these people, no matter how secretly they were working on whatever they were working on. So I just don't know. I could probably look into it online. Oh, there it is. What? You're pursuing one of our many ideal personal security mega outlets and enjoying our fine selection of employee compliance equipment. When you are approached by a stranger, he makes an offhanded comment that could be construed as an indirect insult to the chairman. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one day you discover that they have been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. Get your spouse killed, arrested. She might be thrown into Tartarus. Nobody cares about that. Make sure that your children. Let's do one thing. Make sure that your children are tortured as well at the same time. Why is this 88 now rather than 95? Ah, oh, 124. What? Alien power. Okay. Great. I already have it at 101. I don't need it any further more. Could get lockpick high, but so it'd go to 93. It's not gonna go to 100. It might go to 70 to 80, which is also not really useful. This could go to 60. It's also not that useful. None of this is useful, to be honest. So already at 100. It's really low. There's no point in getting it anywhere good. It's gonna go to 98 now. What else do I want? Maybe a soundproof place, to actually stream quietly. Let's go for damage. And Maybe we're done over here. Let's go back to the ship and see where we can navigate it. Do I need to? Yeah, I need to sell some things. See, even the windows are fake.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh,
What does it even do, by the way? I'll have to spend a lot of money to get it to a high level. Nay.
Some crew members are.
You're adjusting before you
Did I not say I wanted to steal an hour or so? It's not even an hour, is it? Uh, well, that's how it is.
Pull. You're anticipating it.
May death do us apart.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on a.
Was there something I wanted to do about it? All this. Repair. Right, I was thinking about tinkering this, right? Like it's level 15, 72 DPS. Doesn't even tell anything, but it's a heavy weapon, so just gonna stick with the long gun.
account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in
They
control. of the
just won't
outcome.
let me live in peace. Never mind, let's move on. Let's fucking move on in between this stupid construction worker voice and noise and all the disturbances that we can ever get. Hey man, hi. Sorry for being such a bitch today with all the nuisance going on around. I would have, to be honest, I'm just not good. I'm very annoyed, I'm very depressed, very pissed off. Just trying to get some fucking time out to play and chill out, but it's just not happening. It's just not fucking happening. What have we got? So annoying. Like it's not even an hour since I started streaming, and I've already been like, these guys, they were not even using their power tools the entire day. They are working right across my balcony on the upper floor, and just as I started streaming, within 10 minutes they started using their power tools and hammers and all that shit. And then my parents swoop in and they are like, look for this fucking hotel, look for that fucking hotel, because we can't fucking wait till after dinner time when I can just stop streaming and go back doing work. It's just a bit annoying.
Destination reached.
How is one supposed to even keep his fucking sanity, intact like this?
Hey boss, got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
That's cute. Felix, what's her name?
Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Yeah, man. I picked up this for it's a satire, right? Like it's dark comedy, dark humor, all that stuff that this game has. And it's so nicely done that I feel depressed because this feels like real life, right? Like companies owning you, not paying you, they calculating the amount of profits you gain from them, all that shit over here. This game is so depressing. I just want to get done with it, but there's like from where we stand, like it's believable if this someone was to tell me that, I'm 90% ready to believe that whatever is being shown in this game, the status of just corporates owning us, it's going to be true in 10 years. Like I can believe that because we've been through it. We are being through it right now. It's not that bad, but yeah, in another 10 years it's going to be there.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
I just get a new quest from companion. Well, let's see, how many quests do we have in here? See, this is the only problem with this game. Like there is a quest right behind it, right? See, the empty man, but they just don't separate icons away, right? Like they don't make the icons tiny or anything. It's just overlapping. And I don't know how they completely ignored this with this stuff. Wouldn't mind this at all, but the kind of temperament that I have got right now, it's just so annoying. Like I'm nitpicking everything that is bad over here. Start the quest. Right, let's mark this. Whose quest was it, by the way? God damn it, I don't even know that. I mean, yeah. Empty man, right? Let me just mark that. Whose quest is the empty man? Take Max to the hermit. Okay. Right, so
I'll lock up behind you.
we don't need Ellie, we need Vicar. How is it going, by the way? How are you? Just going to fast travel to that point. Damn, man, I feel bad. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be much assuring or not, but we are in the same boat.
Understood. I'll keep my executed.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's been a tough year for me as well, you know, like overall. I started with some work on my wisdom tooth, then I got infected by COVID. It's just hell. So much time just wasted all over the place. Then I'm back and then this just so irritating. It was something similar. Like I got infected, my sister was also positive, and then, well, we had to like just stick to one room. And on top of everything, while we were recovering, then our maids realized that they should probably take a leave, and then they just disappeared. So right in the middle of COVID, I'm just sweeping the fucking house, cleaning floors, washing utensils, whatever is, whatever chores are needed to be done. Just because I didn't have fever.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
If you weren't told, maybe I could have got some other intentions for you, maybe? Oh yeah, you're here to rob you. What do you got?
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry.
Take care, man.
And the insights
And
in that book
try to
will take you
stay sane.
years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive
Look at these guys again going about that fucking hammer. Why can't they stop at EODs?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared. A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness. Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
Yep. Guess it will be better than my position right now.
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
I don't know, Captain. Is this safe? I don't think this is safe. I don't want to leave you all on your lonesome. I'll just... Oh, fine, I'll do it.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Why do I have to do this? Isn't it Max's problem? Getting high, that would be a change. Good change for me.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Y'all see these stars I'm seeing? Gosh, they're pretty. Like shimmers in the sea.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated... perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out. Always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place. Never looking inside himself.
I hope you'll pardon my interruption, but I think it's because he's unhappy with himself.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better... more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan. It filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
stories are real. If they mean something, if they inspire you to kindness or action, but maybe Max's story about himself is all wrong, and that's why he's so unhappy.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me?
Won't be, because then
You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? I don't feel right about this anymore. I need to get out of here. You asked for this. Why are you fighting it? The same reason you always do. Fear of the unknown. Not having control. Is this the answer? Because it sure sounded like an answer that I don't understand. Who are you again? And why do you look like me?
You think he's alright? Should we help him?
He's not looking for the truth. He's looking for a new way to organize reality in his head. A new story of the happy you, the contented you. Me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision. To have your life completely controlled. The illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
It's okay, Mr. Vicker. We're here, watching over you. You just ride this out, right?
Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? It's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect. In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
Is that a power outage? Give me a moment. Yes, it is a power outage. What else could possibly go right at this fucking moment?
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Thanks for saving. I'll do another hard save maybe. And quit. Thank you guys for tolerating my nuisance. I can't promise it will get any better. I'll just see you next time.